How are we all doing today? Good? Good. Splendid. Lovely. Beautiful. Great. I wanted to make this video just to help the purchasing process or decision-making process of anyone interested in the Soul Performance products. They're a wide array of exhausts that they make for Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini coming soon, or maybe it's already out. A bunch of different things. I can only speak for my own exhaust, but what I can do is speak for their customer service and everything, just because they offer a lot of that stuff. And it is top notch. Seriously, tier 1 customer service, all that, everything. But we're gonna focus primarily on the exhaust today. I can make other stuff in other videos. I have covered some of this in other videos as well, so you can check those out. But we're gonna go into 5, count them, 5 reasons why I love the Soul Performance products competition package for the 987.1. My car is an S, 3.4 liter that isn't DFI like the 9.7-2s. It's a 2008 Porsche Cayman. If you don't already know, for those who aren't subscribed, subscribe down below, red rectangle, and then enable notifications so you get locked in, because YouTube sucks these days. So why don't we dig into this immediately and stop wasting time. 5 reasons I love the Soul Performance Products Porsche 987.1 competition exhaust package. I think it's just a competition package. Also, I'm going to list a little code up here. You can get a discount if you use it, and you probably should. I'm pretty sure it might be limited quantity, so it's first come, first serve with those. Once that runs out, then we're done, and you don't get any more discounts. I don't make this exhaust. I don't own the company. It is fully owned by people that have been inside the industry for about 25 years combined. And there's a lot of other cool snippets and junkets of things that are informative about the company. Give them a call. Talk to them. Tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up. Numero uno, starting off with more of a fun fact than anything, as well as ironically increasing the cool factor, and arguably the most pointless point about this exhaust, or is it? It shoots fire. Yes, that is correct. Don't believe me? Put your sister's head next to it. The exhaust. Next to the exhaust. Blonde, please. Number 2, also arguably the best and most practical notation to make on this exhaust, you get a horsepower increase if I don't die. Another channel, which I will link down below in the description, Boost Brothers Garage, you know, the gents who called me out to race against their mom's 987 pink convertible Boxster. Yeah. They also happen to have this exhaust on their valiant weapon of a 987. I'll list the video down below as it expresses dyno numbers as their example. 40 to 50 increase in horsepower, I believe. I think they're chalking out like 291 to the wheels, which is cool. It's good. Definitely feel like I got a jump like that in this car as well. We have similar setups as far as vehicle goes. They, I believe, have suspension and some other things. They don't really have a pink. It's not their mom's either, pink Porsche Boxster. But I mean, maybe their mom does have a pink Porsche Boxster, but I'm just busting balls. They have a Cayman S with some mods, and to be honest, I would say if I were to drive that car on a track and then drive this car on a track, that would probably put down a faster lap time due to some of the modifications they have, like with the newer clutch and the flywheel and things like that. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, probably, I think it's a higher mileage example. I don't know what other maintenance has been performed, if it has been to its most best effort, whereas this is 40,000 miles. Who knows? We would have to, maybe that's something we could do if we're ever in the area together. Let me know. Back on track. No tune, nothing like that. That was right after they bolted the exhaust on, I believe in the same vicinity. They have 3 separate videos for that little series, if you want to check it out. Their videos are cool, just not as cool as mine. It's hard to be as cool as me, definitely. Unless you're like 99% of the population, then you're probably cool as me. Or cooler. Cooler than me, is what I was trying to say. Now I just sound like a douche because I was trying to make fun of myself and I totally... Anyway, that in itself, the horsepower increase, is an outstanding accomplishment considering the majority of the competition drops the ball by lying to you or not providing much power increase for dollars spent. That ratio isn't too well for other companies. I'm not going to say any names. They're technically launching that ball that they dropped right in your face rather than dropping it. Think about it. Oh, by the way, make this like a 2.5 reason. the SPP CP987.1. I probably mixed that up. Don't call it that. It's just a competition package for the 987.1. It's 15 pounds lighter. 1, 2, 3 times 5. I don't know why I always think I have enough fingers to tell you numbers and stuff in these videos. Anyway, 15 pounds lighter than the stock exhaust in its entirety. We're talking 25 versus 40 pounds here. Delightful. Now I can hit the buffet before track days. Number 3. This might be one of my favorite things about the exhaust. Cost efficiency. I enjoy the more efficient things in life. Yeah, sometimes I inconvenience myself. Who doesn't? I'm not perfect. I suck a lot. Just way less than a lot of other people. Yet when I am conscious of it, I always try to work smarter, not harder. Before I lose you here, this exhaust, in my opinion, honestly would be worth the price of some of the overpriced selections in the 987.1 defecation market that has been created by all these other companies. Akrapovic, Capristo, etc. I'm not going to throw out names or anything, but they don't offer everything this exhaust has to offer at its aggressively competitive quality and price. If you go my route and are local, you can get the drive-through service where you drive up to Seoul HQ in Willow Grove, PA, I believe, and have the exhaust installed by one of their magically superior technicians. Out the door should run you around 4K or so, give or take. Here's a bittersweet moment for me, not you. Of course, after I have the exhaust, they're running that promotion, like I said earlier, that I believe may be limited offering, so run after it while you have the chance. I'm gonna put it somewhere around here because I didn't know this at first. Try it anyway. You'll save 10%, unless that has changed, and it may sound small, but dude, huge, huge. 10% on 4K-ish is about $400. I wouldn't even be mad if you hopped off this video right now and checked out that website and did all that. But you don't want to miss what's to come, so do it after this video. About 3 minutes shouldn't kill you. For what you get, warranty, the quality, craftsmanship, customer service, the family-like treatment, familia la familia, and so brings me to number 4. Sound! Number 4, sound. I saved this for almost last because it's one of the more obvious things. Oh my god, I love the sound of my exhaust. Yeah. Thank you, Matt. I didn't want it to be super obvious and bore you all with rhetoric. I'm gonna break this down for you here. Extra simple. I want you to visualize this, okay? It sounds like a combination of what you think a Ferrari or Porsche should sound like from factory if it weren't a 76-year-old retired senior citizen flapping the accelerator up and down because it's the only thing he has left that still materialistically as well as physically still functions correctly, properly, somewhat well. And coming full circle, you instead had someone more along the lines of, well, I don't know. It would probably be too inappropriate for me to name any of the lovely specimens I'm currently considering saying to replace the senior citizen with. But you get what I'm saying. As if what I just previously stated wasn't vulgar enough, but still, you get it. You get it. PG here. Totally PG. None of that was bad. To sum it up, the exhaust opens up the car. It makes the sound more appropriate in respect to how it looks and drives. Proper and tasteful unrestricted sound is important to me because personally it increases a sense of connection with your vehicle. To be completely honest with you, I can't mentally connect with the car as well if its harmonics are too heavily suppressed. Excuse me, I've been trained to operate a vehicle. Operate, not drive it. And operating vehicles make it an extension of yourself, using every sense you possibly can that your body has to connect. Remember that symbiotic relationship I was talking about? The thing in the previous video? Yeah, I'm getting deep with this, I know. We'll suspend the rest of what I was about to say until further notice, but I believe I projected my validity here. Backfires and stuff are always nice too, and you get a lot of that. Car isn't even tuned yet, and it's running a bit lean from factory, but still shoots flames and backfires. The flames aren't every time. It's not like, yo, shoot flames, I'm boom, and it just blasts you and, you know, fucking roasts a turkey for you. But still, it can get there. You got to be in the right environment. I think I've only had someone tell me it shot flames when I was indoors doing it. So maybe it's something about it being indoors too. I don't know. I am not any type of flame master. It also sounds like I'm cracking a whip. It's just very receptive, just wham wham when I rev. We're in the car right now, so why don't I give it to you? See, I'm not gonna get crazy with that, but check out my other videos for exhaust stuff. I don't want to. I'm in an area where I don't really want to frustrate people. Yeah, maybe you already did. That's why. Let's just move on. There's also no drone. There's no drone. They're not gonna drown and drone. Don't drown and drone. For those of you drowning and drone, use that coupon code. That deserves its own video, so I'm not gonna get into it, but there's just no drone. Almost no drone. Virtually no drone. I think it's in 6th gear and whatever. Super low RPMs. Barely any drone, and where there is drone, it's so much lower, substantially lower, and less of a headache than anything else. I don't get headaches from this car. And I've driven it. I drive it long distances. I've had it on 3-hour road trips and whatnot already, and you're good. You're good. I daily drive this thing, so I mean, look at me. Do I look normal? I don't. So ignore that. But it's fine. Number 5 to wrap this all up. The last characteristic about this exhaust is one of the coolest things, yet I honestly could totally care less about it. And that's no offense to you guys at Soul if you're watching this, because just listen. This just shows how much the company really cares about their exhaust and its totality of an overall package. How many people are going to lay on the ground at an event, upcoming Sunday, Cars and Coffee, Lehigh Valley, I'll be there. How many people are going to be laying on the ground going, yo dude, look at those sick satin pipes? Seriously, how many people are going to do that and just gawk at my lavish, secretly proprietized satin finish that has heat cycled and cured itself from a satin machine metal to some bronze, golden brown, beautiful cornflake stripper named Cinnamon Nude Natural Color. I need to find me a lady with some smooth, soft skin that looks just like this exhaust. It just looks healthy. See, it's so weird I said that, but it's incredible that I can even make that relation or analogy like that, but it's the truth. It's seriously the truth. Check back on my videos if you're lucky and I'm not lazy, which I know I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna put some stuff right here that shows you what the exhaust looks like. I highly doubt I did that though, so drop the ball there. Give me a thumbs up anyway. This exhaust is just purely gorgeous. From the long tube headers to the polished O2 spacers, all the way back through the exhaust mufflers and ultimately out of the tips. The tips are where you really get aggressive with it, and I like it because that's the only thing I actually see. Although I may have to surprise you, for those of you that like my tips. Unfortunately, unfortunate surprise, there might be something different coming. We'll have to see. The tips do come in a slash cut, single wall, straight cut, double wall. Any way you want to spin that, there's multiple options you can do. But the straight cut single wall tips I went with because they just look mental. Absolutely mental. They look mad. It makes me think. It makes me think the car just wants to hurt whoever's behind it and shoot out the balls of all the other manufacturers that they've been dropping while producing these exhausts at you. I cracked myself up. At least I'm laughing. I know y'all aren't. Oh, there are double wall tips too. Yeah. Oh, I already said that. But carbon plated tips as well. You can see some of those from the installation video. I'll make a full exhaust tip video for y'all as well, because some of you are just way too hyped up over exhaust tips and want to see the selection. So I will provide, I will accommodate. There you go. You satisfied? Fire, quicker car, pretty stuff nobody will ever see. Sweet exhaust tips, better price points than anyone will ever charge. Use that coupon code if you know it's good for you. Awesome sound and no drone-induced headaches. Ow, did you just hear that? Just ripped hair out of my head. Oh my god, I need a haircut. I want to make a video exposing the negatives too, yet I may be unable to, and this isn't like me, you know, putting on my knee pads and getting on my knees for these guys, but I've covered essentially everything about the exhaust, and they were all good points. Comment down below what you think as far as like negatives go. I'll make another video that isn't just super mainstream, like 5 things I like, but I'll make another video kind of going over the critical things about the exhaust, like weld points and whatnot, because they have a lifetime warranty, so I doubt something bad's gonna happen, but that is what it is. You know, it's, I don't know, gonna really have to become pessimistic to find negatives and find downfalls of the exhaust. And the points I do find are probably gonna be so trivial, it's gonna turn it into like a propaganda video. But I'll make one if you all want, because I'm sure I could probably find something that I don't like or something we could fix. But you got me there. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna show you, tell you. We'll see. That's all I have for you all today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found some value from this. If you did, and you're not subscribed yet already, sorry for my current subscribers, but I'm gonna run you through this again. It's 2 seconds. Subscribe down below, little red rectangular button right there. It says subscribe, and to the right of that, there's a little bell. Click on that too. You won't see it until you hit subscribe, so hit subscribe first and then you'll see the bell. You see the bell, then you'll come over to something that says save. Hit save, because YouTube's all wacky and doesn't keep you subscribed. It unsubscribes people or something like that. I don't really know. I'm really just going off what other people say, and if it's happening to me, I don't want it to be, and I don't want it to happen to you, so I'm just looking out for you, because if you find this content advantageous to your life and you think you enjoy it, what are you doing? Subscribe, because I post content quite frequently. I like interacting with all you, so add me on all the other stuff. It's gonna be in the screen after this. I like the video. Share this with someone that's looking for exhaust. Share that coupon code with people, if anything, because it's limited. It is limited. Limited. So save some money. You don't have to buy the full competition exhaust for $4 grand. You can get the headers for I think like 2 or something like that. I do not work for them. I do not know these prices. Just a fucking freaking disclaimer. I'm not giving you prices, so don't say, well, Matt from Supercars Philadelphia told me to bid $5. No, I'm telling you right now, no, don't try that with them. Because I already did. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, don't try to lowball them or whatever. Their stuff's worth it. Honestly, you should tip them. You should tip them for being so damn prestigious and amazing. That's a good word. I'll add that to Matt's vocabulary. With that being said, I will catch you all these fall later. Oh my god, we're still recording. No, shut off, come on, you don't want to see me anymore, leave, go home, what is this?